All of my Scorpios, welcome to your 2022 reading. I'm very excited to do Scorpio. I see that you guys, yes, very Scorpio traits here. Very honest, okay, very blunt with your tongue sometimes. And then you're also very determined. Nothing can get in your way, okay, and you will strike at anything that does. Very Scorpio-like energy, and you're very focused, and you can tune in and really manifest a lot of what you put your mind into. And so let's dive into your 2022. Make sure you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another video. I upload a pick a card reading on my channel every Friday, and my returning subscribers, I'm so excited to spend 2022 with you guys. I have so much exciting content for all of you. But let's get into love. Scorpio love for 2022. I'm picking from my Oracle or Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Scorpios practicing compassion. Seeing things from a different perspective. Scorpios, sometimes you get so focused and determined that you lose sight of other things, and you lose your focus and determination in other aspects of your life, because sometimes you may get tunnel vision, and so you neglect your love life. Am I right? But this is changing. 2022 has a brand new phase of your love life coming. Here we have your turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Very interesting energy here. All right, okay, for some of you, I really pick up that you and your partner that you're currently with are going to be going back to your roots. So maybe possibly visiting your first house that you got together or lived in together, moved into together, or visiting his, ancestral roots, places, your ancestral roots, places, places where your generations have grew up. A lot of you are going to be in that space in 2022, and it's going to help you really revisit moments in your life that used to be like bad memories associated with it, maybe, or toxic beliefs were planted in your head in these, places, but you returning to these places helps you see something else. And it's so healing for you, Scorpio, because you're so sometimes one-track minded. And if you make up your mind, then you make up your mind. And it takes a lot for you to shift your focus to something else, right? And in 2022, it just seems like when it comes to your love life, you're shifting your focus back into love, whereas your filter before was extremely defensive, and you were focused on something way far off than what you truly wanted in your love life. But next year, you get to focus on what it is you truly want, and what happens then? You attract it, and you open the channels and the roads to it to come to you. So let's go ahead and get into some tarot messages for you, Scorpio. We have the World. The ending phases of something. So the ending phases of something here, it's telling me the end of things that were blocking you from experiencing love. Like, I think it was a lot of bad memories. And 2022, I really see this for you, Scorpio, creating brand new, fresh memories. Really, really good memories that activate your heart chakra. These memories are going to make you feel good. They're going to give your life purpose. And they're going to help you see everything in your life differently. And you need that, Scorpio. The World is also just getting closure, the final stages of something, and you finally just get your peace of mind over it. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is earthly manifestation. You're materializing your manifestation, so be careful what you think about. And it's so important for you to go on this journey where you shift so much of your focus back to love in 2022, because it's going to help you become very fruitful in your finances. This Ten of Pentacles energy is so lucky because This foretells of a very traditional family life, but also luxury intertwined with it. Stability. Okay, this is financial stability. This is a very strong foundation. So your root chakra is going to be strong. You know, how secure and stable you feel in all your relationships and your finances and your home. This is a very materialistically settled way of life. And for a lot of you, Scorpio, I see you buying and selling property. It could be the ending of, you know, a phase of you holding on to some sort of property or land or something, or maybe a business you're holding on to that you don't want to anymore, and you're just letting it go and finding your peace. And it's going to be really good for you to let it go, whatever this is. It could be like an old house, it could be an old debt, or for a lot of you, it could even be an old generational cycle that you're really letting it go. Because look at these two roots card. This is going to be such a huge part of your life next year, Scorpio, is earth energy. You're going to be so rooted and grounded. And from there, whatever you build from there, nobody can touch it, Scorpio. Like, your focus and your determination and your honesty next year will be like kind of mended and guided and shifted into this way that you're so stable in your financial life, your house, and your family life, and your career. That's what this 10 of Pentacles is all about. And somehow this is making your roots extremely strong. Whereas before there was instability in your roots, right? But next year it's very different. Now I do want to also pick from this oracle deck, this Whispers of the Ocean, I think it's called. Let's get some messages for Scorpio for 2022. It's so funny if you look at the tree, how in one it's this feminine energy just thriving. And then in the other it's just these 10 pentacles growing, so fruitful. Fertility. A lot of you might be getting pregnant or having a baby. A lot of you may be laying down your roots, finally buying your house, your dream house. The first card that comes up is Connect to Source. Go within to discover what needs to be done and create the shift required to attract what you want. And that's exactly what you're doing. So many of you going back to your roots. I want you to look at something very interesting. See the roots going down here, but also going up. In this case, when it comes to inside the water, these roots, these coral are going upwards, but they also look like these tree roots to me. So it's telling me you're going to be so connected, not only spiritually, but also grounded. And this is very important for you, Scorpio, because you need that to thrive. The next card that comes up is this Dancing to the Rainbow. So break free from whatever you feel is holding you back and express happiness and find out what you truly desire. I feel like for a lot of you, you have this emptiness, Scorpio, and next year you get to really dive into why that was and where it was coming from, and you get to fill that emptiness with something that is so rainbow-like. And I was gonna say, before this card even came out, I was gonna say for a lot of you I saw a rainbow baby, but I just didn't want to say it. But then this card popped up, and so I'm gonna say it. For a lot of you, I do see that rainbow baby that you were waiting for coming in. And it's a lot of you, I feel like, are going back to your roots somehow. It's going to be very important, and a big part of your life next year is just really diving back into your roots. I'm going to pull an herb card that I want you guys to work with next year, Scorpio. This herb can help just the year go in your favor anytime you need it to. And we have sage. So Scorpios, anytime you feel off or you feel like you need to rejuvenate your energy, I want you to grab your sage. You can use sage perfume. You can use sage the herb as a smudge. You can plant sage, sage incense, sage candles. You can use crushed up sage in candles or to cook with. There's so many ways you could use sage. And I think it's going to help you just eliminate a lot of energies that you may latch onto or that may latch onto you. Because Scorpios, you get so focused on something that other areas of your life could just kind of be up to other spiritual energies. So you have to be careful and plant your roots so that no other energies can latch on. And next year you get to do that. You plant your roots strong and no other energies can really affect yours in the way that they have been. I'm going to be pulling a self-care oracle card to see what you're going to be focusing on a lot more when it comes to yourself. Scorpios, a lot of you I see are going to be paying a lot more attention to sound, what you hear, what you consume with your ears, you know, what kind of content, media, songs, conversations are the things that you're hearing. What kind of words are you hearing from the people that you love? What kind of words are you hearing from the people that you work with? You know, all of that stuff is going to be important to you because it affects your focus, Scorpio. It affects your determination, and you get to really see where your energy was being drained through sound, you know. I also see here massage. Scorpios, your body sometimes tenses up so much. Okay, so much, especially when you feel so instability, but that's changing. So relax and just get yourself a massage or massage yourself or take a bath or ask your partner for a massage. Book a massage because you need to relax your body. I think massage is going to be a big part for a lot of you Scorpios next year, just because your body will need it. You know, your doctor may be asking for you to get chiropractic massages or chiropractic work done or something with your body where it's just releasing a lot of worry and tension through your body. And so keep that in mind in any way that you can do that next year through with just releasing tension in your body. You're gonna be doing it. Yoga for a lot of you, dance for a lot of you, just a lot of healing through your body physically. You know, acupuncture, pressure points, all of that stuff. And the last card that comes up is energy work. A lot of you are just reactivating all of your chakras, and that's why you're being called to take care of your body a lot more. And that's why you will be taking care of your body a lot more. I want you also to use music and sound as therapy, as healing. So use singing bowls, use bells, use frequency music, or music in general. There's so many, you know, sounds that different people find soothing and calming. The beach, birds, you know, whatever it is, the wind, the forest. There's all these sounds that play repeatedly on YouTube. There's also like fire crackling and stuff like that. You can imagine, there's everything. So what is it that calms you? And I want you to use that next year, you know, incorporate it into your life. And the next card that I'm going to be pulling for you, Scorpio, is from the Surrender deck. And this is possibly a challenge you may be facing next year. So we have a few. The first one that I see here for you is surrender your fear of change. So Scorpio, you guys are so focused and determined on one thing that if you steer away from it, or if you are steered away from it, you don't like it. You don't like it. But you are really being called next year. Lots of things are changing, you know, changing in your home life for the better. You're going back to your roots, and that's going to be a change. Finding peace and closure in so many things, that's going to be a change. So don't be afraid of it. Invite it in because you need it. And anytime you feel like you might be afraid of it, grab your sage and cleanse yourself. The next card that came up is surrender to the beauty of the natural world. A lot of you Scorpios I see spending a lot more of your time next year in nature. A lot more of your time finding peace and closure and healing in nature. Through trees and forests and water and lakes and beaches and oceans and stuff like that. It's just you're drawn to it, you love it, and a lot of your focus and determination comes back when you are in these kinds of environments. So I really actually like that for you, and I think that's where I'm going to head out. No, I'm going to pull one more card from this Traveler's Oracle deck, and I like to pull from this deck because I like to get career messages from here. So we have here valiant courage, take action with passion. So maybe you were so focused and determined in ways in 2021 that there was no passion behind it. It's just you were doing it because you maybe thought you had to, or you had to pay bills, or you felt obligated to, or maybe you were afraid that you know, if you don't do it, you lose everything. But next year, it's different. In your career specifically, the things you do and the actions you take and the opportunities that you take in, there I see two opportunities. Birds represent opportunities to me. I see 2 opportunities coming in and you're walking straight into it. And this time you're focused and determined and motivated, but with passion, and it's fun. It's not like, oh my God, I have to do this. It's like, I want to do this. I'm ready. This is fun. I'm going to get dressed up for this. Let's go. Like, you're ready for it. And it's exciting. And you feel passion again. You feel alive again. And the next card that comes up is Wandering Path. Enjoy the journey. Scorpios, you tend to get so much tunnel vision that you don't look at anything else but the end result. So next year, I feel like it's different. Especially when it comes to your career. You're not so focused on the end result. You know that that's where you're going and that's where you're going to get to. But you also get to enjoy the journey. And this has to do with your career. So this is a collective reading, so I can't tap into all of you. But everybody has a different career path. But the similar thing here is that you enjoy it. Whereas before, it might have been something that you just lost passion for. But I do also see the fox here, which is somebody very sly and cunning. So I do see you absorbing some of those characteristics next year. You're a little bit more sly and manipulative and cunning and charming. And you get your way and you just realize just to have fun along the way. Okay, so that is going to be your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio, and I'll talk to you very, very soon.